My name is Linda. I married at 29, and by 39, I was disillusioned. The day I stepped into Ryan's home, everyone praised me for being graceful and gentle. My mother-in-law, Evelyn, hugged me so tightly that tears fell from my eyes because I was so moved. She said, "You are the daughter I never had." We lived together in a 3-story old-style house. At first, it felt like a dream. Every morning, I would make tea for my mother-in-law and prepare breakfast for the whole family. I learned the dishes she liked, from herbal chicken stew to traditional baked goods. She would often pat my head and say, "No one understands me like you." My husband, Ryan, is a construction engineer who frequently travels for work. Every time he was away, I was the one who took care of everything, buying medicine for my mother-in-law, taking her to regular health checkups, doing the shopping, laundry, and cleaning. At first, I didn't feel tired. I thought, I'm a daughter-in-law. I love her like my own mother. This is my duty. But 10 years, was too long for a woman to feel drained. By the 6th year of our marriage, I began to feel that something was wrong. Evelyn, my mother-in-law, often kept old letters in a wooden box by her bedside. She never let me touch them. One day, while I was cleaning the room, I accidentally dropped the box. The letters scattered all over the floor. I hurried to pick them up, but the look she gave me at that moment, panic, tension, sent a chill down my spine. "Don't ever touch what's in that box again," she said coldly. After that, she changed. She became more distant, speaking less to me. Occasionally, I would hear her mumbling in her room. "As long as she doesn't know, don't let her know." Was she talking about me? I started to have doubts, but I didn't want to ask. I was afraid of the answer. In the 10th year, my mother-in-law fell down the stairs and was hospitalized with a broken hip. I quit all my work to stay by her side day and night. Ryan was abroad and couldn't return in time. I took care of her like a child. I bathed her, fed her soup, massaged her limbs. Not a single night did I sleep through. One night, around midnight, she grabbed my hand and whispered, "Linda, if I die, don't open that letterbox." I froze. Why was she forbidding me? Why in her final moments was she still afraid of me discovering something? I asked, "What's in the box, Mother?" She looked at me. Her eyes were deep, filled with regret. She didn't answer. She just closed her eyes, tears falling. She passed away 2 months later. Her funeral was held in a heavy and sorrowful atmosphere. Ryan barely spoke, almost avoiding my gaze. The night after the funeral, I quietly entered her room. The letterbox was still there. I nervously opened it. Inside were dozens of letters, all sent by the same person, Charlotte. The contents of those letters froze my heart. Charlotte is my real mother. I couldn't believe it. I flipped through more. There was a letter from Evelyn, never sent. "I've collapsed. Ryan is my half-brother." I didn't sleep all night. I read and reread the letters, hoping for some mistake, some contradiction. There was none. I called Ryan. I asked him directly, "Did you know?" He stayed silent for a long time, then nodded. "Your mother told me when you were in your 3rd year of university, but you were the only one I've ever loved. I couldn't give you up." "And me?" I choked. "Did you think about me? I've spent 10 years with someone who is my half-brother." Ryan lowered his head. Tears fell from his eyes. But I no longer felt anything. My family was a lie. I left that house. I took nothing with me except the letterbox. I no longer had a mother, no longer had a husband. I didn't even have myself. It took me almost a year to find myself again. I moved to a new city and cut off all contact. I saw a psychologist. She told me, "Linda, it's not your fault, but you have the right to choose again." I chose to start over. I chose freedom, and I learned to forgive. Not because they deserved it, but because I deserved peace. If you've ever been betrayed by your own family, I understand you. Because sometimes the truth doesn't destroy us. It's the lies disguised as family love that do. Have you ever felt like you were living in a lie? Feel free to share. You are not alone.